Well, I used to, at night, turn on the radio from XCW from Mexico City. My mom and dad were asleep, but I would stay in the front bedroom and lay down on the floor and then turn on the radio. We had a Magic Eye radio, those big radios, and I would turn on and listen to XCW. And I was about 11 years old. Oh, and I would hear Maria Luisa Landín, Pedro Vargas, Toña la Negra, all those big. And I say, oh, one of these days I wish I could go there. And you know, it's funny. Time passes and passes and passes. And I went to XCW, and I was hired, and I sang there. XCW de Mexico. But I guess I loved music since I was a little girl. But my mother used to lie to my father because my father used to say, yo no quiero payasos en mi familia. I don't want no clowns in my family. And they always thought that girls were not to be in the show business because that was like no good, you know, not decent. So my mother used to take me to the pecan, where they used to break the pecans and clean and, you know. And I used to go there, and I had a little can, and I would sing, because I used to sing loud, but I would sing tangos. At that time, it was Carlos Gardel that was famous, and I used to sing tangos. Mis Buenos Aires queridos. And the ladies would put pennies in the little can. And then I was running at they had a contest for H&H coffee. It was 5 running, and I won because I used to sing at all those places where the women worked, and my mother would take me. But then they presented me at the National Theater, and somebody told my father, because he used to go there to California Wine House and all those cantinas on Santa Rosa. Now it's the Mercado. And the National was there in the corner. So when I used to sing there, 18 times I won the first prize, $5. That was the first prize. But somebody told my father, ay, tu hija canta, qué bonito. No, mi hija no canta. Dijo, sí. Y lo llevaron, they took him. And my mother didn't know he was in the audience, and I sang. And then he liked it because everybody clapped a lot for me. And they put the envelope on top of my head, and I won the $5. That's when they said, no more, you have to let somebody else win the first prize. But then my father said, oh, pues sí canta. Pero yo no la quiero que ande cantando en todos lugares, you know, to my mother. No, Juan, no, no. But then she saw a man that used to live across the alley where we lived, and she paid him 50 cents so he could teach me to play guitar. And that's the way I learned guitar. He told my father, you better take her to Mexico. She can sing. My father said, no, en Mexico cantan. Digo, take her to Mexico. So he took me to Monterrey. And sure enough, I sang there. El Piporro used to be the announcer. Pedro González era el Piporro. Then he became very famous, but at that time he wasn't. So I was 6 months there, and Cantinflas was the one that wrote me a card and said que fuera a Mexico City. And he gave me the card so they wouldn't bother me because I'm an American citizen, and you have to belong to the union. But being that my father was from Mexico, I could work over there. So he took me to XCW, to the Follies Bergier, to El Patio, the best nightclub in Mexico City, Tintan. He helped me. And right away, I went up. Then from there, I had this manager that took me to Cuba. I sang with Nat King Cole in Cuba and Los Churumbeles de España. And then from there, they sent me to Colombia, Barranquilla, Cartagena, Cali, Medellin, Bogotá. I was a year around there. Then they sent me to Panama City. I worked in Panama City. From there, I went to Costa Rica. I traveled all over there, and then I came back because I had a contract to go to New York City. After I came from South America, I was singing here at the Papagayo nightclub, and I saw him again. He said, "You want to keep on working, Rita?" I said, "Yes, but I don't want to travel far. I want to be close to my children." So just Houston, you know, just around. I said, "Okay," because I could go and come back. But then he started, you know, escorting me, and he wanted me to go out with him. I said, "No, no, no. I don't want to get married no more. But then I saw he was good to my children. And I used to live with my father, and my father was very strict. I couldn't go nowhere without him all knowing, and what time I come back, you better be home by 11. And he had the old-fashioned ways. And so I said, "He's 20 years than me, Mr. Eden." I said, "Oh, I'm going to marry him," because I wanted to get away from my father. He was in a way, he was mean, because he didn't trust me, because I had been married. Anyway, I married Mr. Eden. So then I had my own house with my children, and my little brother moved with me. But I never left my children, never left them alone. I always had a lady. If I had to sing, they live with me, the lady. And I never hit them, because I didn't want to be like my father. I said, "No, I'm going to be real good to my children." And I was, all the time, at different times. Like that picture of the Jax, my older grandson told me, "Grandma, and where's all the money? Because they pay a lot." I said, "Not in that time. Now you take a picture like that, an advertisement, they pay you a lot of money and royalties. Like when you record Lydia Mendoza, Eva Garza, me, we recorded here in San Antonio for $10, $15, $20. And that was it. You didn't get royalties. But now it's different. We were born or stars at the wrong time. Like one time, one of them, I'm not going to mention her name, she said, "¿Qué vas a cantar?" Y yo le dije, "Los Laureles y Échame a mí la culpa." So she sang before me, and she sang the songs that I was going to sing. See, that's envy. And you're not supposed to be that way. Because I work big artists, big names, and you don't do those things. You help each other. To me, they always help me in Mexico. Like Celia Cruz, Azúcar, that lady. She's beautiful, real kind. And she would fix my hair, or, you know, "Rita, let me fix this for you," or, you know. You can tell. And then you can tell when people are envious of you. I can tell. But I don't say anything. I try to be nice to them. It doesn't matter what. Because I say, God gave me my voice. The public is the one that claps for you, that applause. So everybody has their own. And I said, no more. That's when I sang there for Ricardo Montalban and La Princess Soraya. And he fainted, Ricardo Montalban, when I was singing. And I said, what happened? He said, he's on a strict diet. He's going to those steam baths every day to lose weight. And I guess he was dehydrated. And I thought my singing made him. Yes, because he asked me, can you sing Échame a mí la culpa? I said, yes. When I started to sing, he fainted. I said, I wish it wasn't my song. But everywhere I worked, people were very nice to me. That's why I don't have no discrimination for Mexican, gringo, or black, or whatever, because I've met a lot of good people all over. A lot of good people. So to me, we're all the same.